Everyone, welcome to channel Qtomation. Today we will see about git help command. So as the name suggests, why exactly git help command does? So git help command provides quick access to git's built-in documentation. So whenever you want to learn more about any git commands, we can use git help command. So it can be used to find help on any git command or concept. It displays usage information, available options, and common use cases of that specific command. So we will see practically how to use git help command. So what is the basic syntax? So basic syntax of git help command is git help and then the command for which you want more information. Or you can also use git that specific command hyphen help. So you can use any of these command and it will open detailed documentation of that specified git command in your browser. And also git help hyphen a will list all the available git commands. So now let's see practically. So I will just open git bash here and let's say I want to understand more about commit command of git. I want to understand or I want documentation of git commit command. Then what we can use is we can simply type git help. So this is the git help command and after that the command for which we want a documentation. So let's say I want to check the documentation of git commit command. So what is the command I'm executing? Git help commit. And when I execute this command, it will open. So in the browser, I will just open this browser. So if you see in this browser, it automatically opened git commit command documentation. So you can simply go through this documentation and understand more about git commit command. So it's basically used for all the details will be available in this documentation. So this is how we can use git help command. If I want to see more documentation around git status command, then what we will do? Git help status. So it will, if you see the browser again, in the browser it will open documentation of git status command. If you see in the browser, it's open documentation of git status command with all the options, all the information of that specific command. So this is where git help command is useful. We can also use like this as well, git command hyphen help. So let's say I will just type git command. So which command we want the information? Let's say git checkout hyphen help. So when I execute this command, it will again open documentation for git checkout command. If you see, it has opened a documentation of git checkout command where we can see all the details and usage of git checkout command with all the options, etc. It will give you very detailed documentation which is available on the git website. So this is the help command which we can use. Also, if you want to see all the git commands, then we can simply use git help hyphen a. So if you use git help hyphen a, it will open all the git. Basically it will open all the git commands. If you see, I will just maximize a bit. Yeah, so it will show you all the git commands which are available. So there are large number of git commands which are available. So it will show you basically documentation around all those commands. So this is how we can use git help command. So let's revise one more time. So git help command basically it acts as a helper for quick guidance to accessing git documentation. So it will provide quick access to git's built-in documentation. It can be used to find help on any git command or concept. It displays usage information, available options and common use cases. And if you want to execute this command, you have to simply use git help and then the command for which you need documentation. Git help and the command. Or we can also use like this, git that specific command hyphen hyphen help, and it will open detailed documentation of that specified git command. And if you use git help hyphen a, it will list all the available git commands like this. So it will show you all the commands which are available in the git when you execute git help hyphen a. So this is the command which will execute, which will display all the git commands. And if you want to check the documentation of any specific command, then we can use git help that specific command, or we can also use like this, git that specific command hyphen hyphen help. So any one of this will do your job. So that is basically git help command. So git help command basically used to access the documentation of the specific commands. So thank you for watching this video. In coming session, we will see some more topics around Git commands.